Welcome, welcome. I am the Divine Maverick with a message for your soul. Those of you who like ASMR, you may get a treat out of this video because my dog is positioning himself directly under the microphone and he decided he needs his rawhide now to chew on. So enjoy the background sounds of Saint and his rawhide. But this message is going to materialize, or we're going to create this together, okay? It's going to manifest with our energies that's coming right now. And what's so magical about this is it doesn't matter when you watch it. Your energy is going to be in here, I promise. Otherwise, we wouldn't be in this moment right now. Did you know that right now you are destined to be doing what you're doing right now? Right this second. You are not off track. You are not out of alignment. If you were, you would feel like you were. You would feel uneasy. You would feel uncomfortable. You would feel like you are not breathing, really, because truth and freedom is like air in the lungs of a truth seeker and a star seed and a chosen one like yourself. So if this is your first time watching, welcome. I am Yolanda. I call myself the Divine Maverick because I love all things spiritual and I'm having a blast on the spiritual journey. Has it been easy? It's been worth it. Yes. If you are returning, thank you so much for just understanding and being patient and compassionate and extending me so much grace, especially when I drop off the grid like the moon. She's like the moon. And I just go away for a while to restore and replenish and just, listen. Listening is an art. Listening is a gift that we can give ourselves when we need much needed clarity. But I'm always over every Thursday night at the round table, patreon.com, the Maverick Academy, where we talk and share and collaborate and heal. And it's a very sacred space for abundant living. How about that? So the Maverick Academy is all about birthing your creativity while igniting your spirituality, because isn't that what it's really all about, is passion, being passionate about something or someone. So today's message is going to be about your passions, and specifically this will be a love message, but just in case I start to sprinkle in career path or something or other things, thank you for understanding. I channel messages, I channel energy, and it's like a water pot or a vase filled to the very tippy top. And so once it starts pouring, baby, it starts pouring. So, I like to say, get in where you fit in and watch the video a couple of times. And even now, grab something to kind of jot some notes down, some words or things that stand out to you. And then later, you might not understand it all now. You'll just feel compelled or feel a very, urgent need to just, I gotta write this, or that made me feel some kind of way when she said this or that phrase or whatever. So when you're hearing messages that really, have an impact on you physically or emotionally, spiritually, of course, make sure you write those things down. You might not understand it at the moment, but later, I promise you, with this spiral of life and these spirals of manifestation and the way things repeat in patterns and such, you'll start to catch the rhythm of life. And then you'll, go, oh, that's what that was about. So, that's why I say to you, you're right where you need to be right now. Don't beat yourself up. Show yourself so much compassion, the same compassion that you want to give or you give to others, the same grace you extend or give to others, the same patience that you give to others, give it to yourself. The message today is about standing alone, number 24. Some of you have been standing alone all of 2024 and maybe 2023. Maybe you've been standing alone for even longer than that, 4 years, 5 years. So, but you have found that when you are stable, which means you know where your boundaries lie, where your peace resides, then you feel safe. Not because you're afraid of the world, but because you need that stability for you to continue to be who you are, show up in the way that you do, which is pretty powerful, I can imagine, right? Because you've been doing some healing. When you're standing alone, when you're being called to a quiet place, or hermit energy, I'm seeing Virgo, hi. But when you're being called to a quiet place and you have to just get away from everything and just listen within, that's a very, very sacred time, and it's a very, very exciting time because you're getting messages that will change your life, messages that will guide your life. So standing alone is the overall energy. We're coming from the Amor et Psyche deck. It's a great deck. It's so perfect for love. This is the most perfect love deck that I've purchased, and I've had this for several years now. But I'm going to read right out of the book, No Need to Reinvent the Wheel. And as you look at the card and see messages stand out to you. But it says, I built my house upon the rock, which makes me think of that scripture about building our house upon the rock of God, or the stability, the faith in God that everything's going to be all right. So you build your house on the rock, you don't build your house so on the sand, because when the rains or the winds come, your house might blow down. So in other words, it's like really fortifying yourself, fortifying your walls, which again, think about boundaries and think about the things you did to secure yourself. Remember I said you want to feel safe in your own skin, because of the things that you've endured in the past. You've taken that wisdom, taken the lessons, and now it's the elixir that you use to heal yourself, which is what you learn when you're standing alone, when there's no distractions, no one else around. So some of y'all understand what it means when everything that you thought you held, well, you did hold it dear, but everything that you thought that you needed was stripped away in some manner or fashion. And you had to learn to find your own strength. And then when you did that, you didn't even know your own strength. I didn't know my own strength. Press down. What did Whitney say? Okay, I can't think of any of the words, but listen to the song. I didn't know my own strength. So I built my house upon the rock. This is the love story. It said he had seen so many young fools build their houses upon the sand, only to be swept away in the tide as love waned and waxed. They were soon homeless. He wanted a better foundation for his life, himself, his love. And so he built his home upon the rock with security and safety. He achieved this by having the courage and wisdom to stand alone. He found wisdom. He found sacred scrolls. He found a mighty staff. But most of all, he found the love within. And this was his foundation for a better tomorrow. Love found him once he had found himself. Powerful, right? Standing alone. So love will find you when you find yourself. Some of you will be being surprised by meeting the love of your life, or being surprised by unexpected love coming from an unusual place. Some of you will be surprised by a love that you hadn't yet considered before, but now all of a sudden things feel and look a lot different. Some of you may be letting go of a love that you thought you would never let go of. However, life, learning, remember the elixir and the lessons found in standing alone, has shown you that truth and vulnerability is your superpower, and love, truth, vulnerability, all your superpowers. So when you don't feel like you can flow freely, or that you're getting the reciprocity or even the fulfillment, it's not about just that, because we do want to give and give so that we can receive. But we don't give to receive, but when you give, you do expect. There is an expectation, because there is a law of cause and effect, just like giving love, receiving love. So when you don't have that, it feels like there's something blocked. It feels like you're hitting a wall. And again, people like you, a starseed like you, a chosen one like you cannot feel blocked. You cannot feel stagnant. You cannot feel suffocated by holding in your truth or holding back your true self. you know? So standing alone teaches lessons. You might want to fly solo. You might want to go somewhere alone. You might want to just take some time to enjoy your own company. Whether it's a getaway or a trip to the grocery store, whatever it is, let that time be yours. Manicure, get a new haircut, do something. Claim this time, make it your own. Make it an odyssey, make it a journey towards self-love, a road trip. Just something to honor the fact that you loving yourself is you loving another, really. I was listening to a message today, and someone said that the love we give out is reflected back to us, like through the mirrors of the people or the relationships. And I saw this very beautiful image of us just seeing someone or being the love that we are, and it like ricochets or boomerangs back to us. And really, what this reader was saying was, it's really our love reflecting back to us. So we're actually in love with ourselves. Now, I hear that in the way I'm giving it, because it's not about narcissism at all. But it has everything to do with knowing what, gives you wings, knowing what floats your boat, knowing what moves you, knowing and understanding your passions, and knowing how to cultivate that within the construct of a relationship with another, and not accepting less, being able to let go of what doesn't serve you or who doesn't serve you, because you've stood alone. And that's really the big message. Again, number 24 is really, really big right here. That could be somebody's age or a birthday. 42 is also coming through. Now, what I did, you guys, is I didn't pull any cards except our crystal and affirmation card, because I wanted this to develop, like I said, with us. So I did pre-shuffle to get into the energy, but this is the only card that came out first. And so the rest we're going to do together. But let's look at the Azurite, which, if you want to amplify the energy of courage and bravery, to stand alone, get an Azurite, which is about heightening your expanded awareness. It's about expanding your awareness. And so the affirmation is, my awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. I think we talked about clarity. We mentioned the word earlier in the message, but your awareness is expanding and you have so much clarity. You know how you get that? Hermit mode, going within. And hermit mode doesn't mean for weeks or days or months. It means, you can hermit for a couple of hours or a couple of minutes a day, and in prayer, in connection time to the divine. So, Azurite, if you want to amplify this message, I heard forever young, forever young. Rod Stewart, listen to that song. It's a song about doing unto others as you'd have them do unto you. It's a song, it's very positive. It's almost in the vein of I Hope You Dance. So that also is a sync for someone. Leanne Womack. It's a hope for you. May you always be strong and brave, and in my heart you'll always be forever young. May you find what you're looking for. These are the kind of messages that are coming through. Just like with I Hope You Dance. She says, I hope you still feel small when you stand beside the ocean, and whenever one door closes, I hope another opens. You know what I'm saying? So it's about living your best life. And how do you know, even how do you expand your awareness? How do you get that clarity? Well, you have to be able to have the courage and the strength to stand alone. All right, so let's put one more on the standing alone card, because you have proven that, okay, the card fell. Memories and remembrance. You have proven that you can do this. Now, interesting, look at the numbers. We have a 26. So we have two twos out here. 2022 also may be a very significant year for someone. And it may be about memories and remembering something that happened in 2022. There is something that's coming up in 2026. I mean, is what I'm trying to say, because you've been standing alone, and so this has been leading you further along your path and bringing you closer to your destiny. And I feel like there's something that's going to really come to fruition for you in 2026 that has to do with nostalgia, honoring sweet memories of times when you received love in your life. So it feels like there's going to be a time. Oh my gosh, I forgot the little hoo-ha. Oh, so our little nips are out. Sorry about that. See, I didn't even, to the pure, all things are pure. Sorry, YouTube. I didn't even see the little nips. But my guys were like, you might want to cover the card. Oh, oopsie. But anyway, 2026, you may be honoring sweet memories. Now remember, 2024, you could be doing that as well. So, I'm just saying, I do hear the year 2026. But there's going to be like a heyday. Like you thought you had your heyday, but you ain't seen nothing yet. You know what I mean? That's what I'm feeling. You ain't seen nothing yet, really. Let me just kind of turn this card over. Okay, perfect. The message with this card, though, is, because I do need to kind of say it. The message of this card, though, let me just put my finger. I don't know why this is tickling me. But it says, the maidens reclined in the fall, ooh, with fond memories of the endless summer and all of the love and flowers and growth and learning that occurred. So this past summer has been very significant for some of you, for love and growing and, learning. All that was left were sweet and blissful memories of the love that had been. And revisiting these memories, laying in the fountain of their subconsciousness, they were transported to a mystical and magical place. The love returned to them in an instant by gazing into the face of the memory. So again, you may be have been thinking about, as you've been standing alone, a love, a long lost love, or a love long ago, and you've been kind of reminiscing and maybe even manifesting someone back to you. Like I said, when you took some time to steal away, so to speak, or stand alone, you really were able to think about when you really felt some good times of love, and what it was. What was it about the experience that you were like, I really, really want that? And so that's really what I'm feeling. And November is the month of surprises. And so I'm just feeling very excited for you because, you deserve it. That's what I feel. You deserve it. Your expanded awareness is giving you so much clarity about what you want and where you're going. And it's just beautiful, right? Standing alone had to deal with shame. Okay. So that's another thing. Standing alone. Let's get a few cards. What's up with these breasts? Breasts, or NIPPLES, may be very significant for some reason, because if you look, she's pinching hers. And I know this card, this deity is known for like scaring the children with her long, scary breast, is what the fable is, or the story is. But it's funny that something that is supposed to be so nourishing, like breastfeeding or breast milk, right? It's the children are afraid, So I feel, a strong message. Here you go, about miracles. We talked about that. So I feel very strongly about the Long Bubby Susie card coming out with standing alone. Is you were really dealing with having to really heal from shame, from not feeling good enough, or from things that happened in the past. Again, perhaps with people that said they loved you or should have loved you, and things that you experienced, and it just kind of affected you on a very deep level. Something maybe happened at 19 years old, or a relationship when you were 19, or there is something here that happened, was going on for 19 years. But you're secretly scared. The card is, you're secretly scared that you're not enough. Shame is lying to you. You're not broken. You're not unlovable. You're not ugly. You're not unworthy. Shame keeps you small and hiding. And accept yourself now. Accept yourself now so that you can be that bright light. Allow yourself to see who you really are, and that you're doing the best you can. And interestingly, her mantra for this card is, I am protected. And didn't we say earlier that your standing alone has also given you the ability, or the skills to keep yourself feeling safe? Whatever it is you do, whatever rituals with self-care you do, you keep yourself safe. And so her affirmation is, I am protected. So you don't have to feel unworthy. You don't have to feel less than, or any of that. You are worthy of love. Again, standing alone, probably happening this year and beyond, right? Or in the past few years, you have learned that you have nothing to be ashamed of because you're beautiful and you're loved in every part of you. And every part of your journey is beautiful. Look at the dog. Just, oh my gosh. I can't make it up. So even in the ugliest moments that, again, you took some time to kind of think about that. We talked about memories and remembrances. Where did I do the card? That it? No. I don't know where the card went, but y'all rewind the video. But memories and remembrance. I feel very strongly that you took this time to stand alone because you were alone. You had no distractions. So you were able to remember and be reminded of things that had to do with a shameful past. And you just kind of healed that. And now you're in this beautiful miracle energy. Let it not be lost on us that this is now card number 42. And we have card number 24. So you see, there is someone mirroring you, 42, 24. There is a compatible, a suitable, more than an exceptional person that is going to match your love and your energy, okay? You have a heart and a soul and a breath, and it makes you beautiful, and this person is going to be able to embrace all of that, okay? All of that. Patti LaBelle, I believe, is come on, kiss the pain away. I'm hearing something like kiss the hurt away or kiss the pain away. Somebody is going to be able to kiss the pain away, kiss the hurt away. Even though you've done a great job on your own, I feel like it's time for you to experience some miracles in your life. Let's go to card number 42. Let me bring this card a little more centered, is what they said. Let you look at the pictures. My dog has literally destroyed his chew toy. So somebody is eager, maybe dealing with some nerves to approach, but you know, somebody might be a nail biter as well. Aizan, she is the goddess of miracles, hailing from Haiti. She dwells in the high priestess's temple, and she is from the bush element. She is a wise Haitian Iwa. She's a deity. She's the queen of market, riches, and sacred initiations. Respect her as the highly venerated spirit of the first priestesses. Priestesses. Why did I say that? So you are a magnet for miracles. Look at that. You are a miracle. And what if you truly allowed yourself to believe this? All things are possible. They're asking you to dare to dream bigger. Okay? Dare to dream bigger. And your life is full of miracles. Okay? That is the gift of standing alone for you. It's about to get real, real good. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. There's no space or room for an I'll believe it when I see it approach. Because what if you will see it after you believe it? Okay? What if you will see it after you believe it? Oh my. Okay, so there is something very beautiful coming. Let's get one card from the healer deck. Ooh, trust issues. That goes along with the shame card, because the standing alone had to deal with you dealing with the trust issues that needed to happen because of the shame that you were feeling and carrying, and you didn't want anybody to see the real you. You didn't trust that you could take the mask off. And it's funny that she is kind of wearing a mask in that card. One more card from here. And you were not built to break. I didn't know my own strength. Didn't we say that? I think we sang that song. I didn't know my own strength, because that's in there. You were not built to break. That's literally when I made this card deck. Hi, Whitney. When I made this card deck, I that's what I was thinking about when I heard it. You were not built to break. I said, oh, that's good. So dealing with the trust issues, healing from the trust issues, and realizing your own strength. Very beautiful cards. I want to pull a couple more tarot cards, and then I'm going to go to the Journey of Love, or the Hero's Journey Oracle deck just real quick, because I just feel like we need a card for our soul journey, like almost seeing where we are on our soul map, right? You know. Okay, 8 of Wands, like I thought. Moving forward, miracles. Some of you might be getting some kind of miracle communication. That's all I can hear about that and all I can say. March is significant. August is significant. And the number 8 as well. Empowerment too. Wow, no wonder, because reputation's getting better, money's getting better, standing in society, government is getting better. Better days are coming, triumph, victory, accolades, rewards, applause, celebration. 6 of Wands is a card about victory. So lots of victory, even maybe something about graduations too. So the month of June is important here. The number 6 is important all across the board because we have 42 and 24, which is 6. So, 10s are important too. Queen of Swords, there it is, standing alone. I want y'all to look at these two cards and the similarity of these two cards. Isn't that powerful? You see that? Standing alone. Queen of Swords stands alone because she doesn't need anybody to validate her. She doesn't need anyone to tell her or give her an opinion. She thinks clearly and she moves with an abundance of clarity. Matter of fact, she doesn't move until she is clear. Okay? And that comes from being able to stand alone, having the ability to let things go no matter what, no matter how deep or dear or whatever. It's like if it's hindering my peace, it has to go, right? Quick. I can't make it up. 6 of Swords. Aquarian energy says, I'm leaving chaos behind. 6 of Swords is about leaving something behind that is not very happy or healthy for you. Matter of fact, it could be downright toxic. Okay, some of you are seeing blackbirds. Some of you, blackbirds singing in the night. Takes these broken. What is that song? Blackbird. Something about blackbirds. Blackbirds singing in the night. Color red may be significant, as well as kayaking or boating. And storms. Well, we know why storms are significant. We just had a bunch. Bottom of the deck here is the Hangman. Standing alone has changed your perspective about a lot of things. Who to trust, how to gain your trust, when to give your trust, and mostly what to put your trust in, which is knowing that you've built yourself a strong foundation. Because that's what the crux of this card is, building a very, very strong foundation. This dark mountain here makes me feel like a dark night of the soul, you know what I mean? And it also feels like a hermit energy cloaked in darkness too. As I look at the card, it's like you went into the cave and you really said, because I see someone saying, okay, let's do it. Like they had like you would have a knockdown drag out with God or something like, what's the guy, Jacob, who wrestled with the angel. I'm not going to let you go to neglect, you bless me. Wow, that was hard. Anyway, some of you might be even tongue-tied, or somebody may be even tongue-tied to talk to you, 8 of Wands, right? Where'd the 8 of Wands go? Yeah, there it is. Talk to you, but, I don't know, maybe they're carrying a little bit of shame about what they did in the past because we did have a card about nostalgia. But anyway, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Anyway, I forgot, Spirit. Do I need to repeat it? Let's just breathe as I get ready to close, and maybe I'll remember what I was going to say. Yes, some of you were having a knockdown drag out with God. You're like, tell me, let's unpack this shame. Let's get to the root of these trust issues. Let me get to the bottom of this jealousy. I want to know myself. I think that's a great attitude to have. And guess what? Spirit said, say less. All right, y'all. So after standing alone, love finds you. Be ready. Be prepared. 8 of Wands. And they may be coming from a distance. They may have to travel to get there. But they know that you're worth it. 6 of Wands. You got victory coming all over the place. All right, you guys. Until we meet again. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you for listening to the ASMR given to you by Saint.